Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have finally gotten round to filming a full-on house tour for you guys. If you are new here, Steve and I have spent the last probably about 18 months fully renovating our bungalow. It's completely finished now, and I haven't done a full house tour since it's been finished. So I'm just gonna do a quick run through today, show you what it's looking like. Make sure you guys are subscribed and you hit that bell icon, because I've got loads more videos coming up, including how much we actually spent on the complete renovation of the house. I'm leaving no stone unturned, so make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss that video. But without further ado, let's jump into the house tour. Okay, so this is the hallway as soon as you walk into the house. So to the right here, we have a radiator with a radiator cover, a little dish where we just kind of chuck our keys and stuff. And this is actually a new addition. This is a William wood mirror in this really nice organic shape. And yeah, it's just a nice kind of like frameless mirror. I feel like you always need a mirror to check yourself before you leave the house. Straight ahead of us here, we have a hallway cupboard. This is actually really convenient because this is where all of our shoes, Hoover, coats, it's chaotic in here. But this is really, really practical storage just for us to kind of like shove everything in there and kind of hide it away. To the left here, we just have a bench. And we added this kind of like panel detail here with nice little hooks so we can just like hang our coats and bags and stuff here as well. We also have in this kind of basket here is our router, because that's where all of that kind of lives. So I just put it in a little basket so it doesn't look like so much of an eyesore. But yeah, we just wanted to make a little kind of moment as soon as you walk into the hallway and style it up a little bit. I love that all of the floors are the same kind of light oak laminate, so they all flow really seamlessly together. So we have all of our like bedrooms and stuff down that way. And if you go to the left here, we have our lounge. So this room is south facing. So as you can see, we get so much really nice sunlight in here. It's always so nice and bright. I love that as soon as you walk in, like that's the main focal point. We have our DIY coffee table, which we made from a DIY'd Facebook Marketplace pub table. And then the pedestal for it is actually a plant pot. We have our sofa club sofa in here as well. This is a Soho sofa in this really nice kind of light greyish colour. And we have this nice kind of like panel detail to the wall, which you can kind of see actually runs through into the dining area there as well. But yeah, we just finished it off with some art, like some plants, lighting and everything to make that a real focal point as soon as you walk in. We have this huge window in this room, which is part of the reason we get so much light in here. But honestly, it's just so nice. And then to the left of the window in this little nook here, we have our TV. So I love the TV's kind of like hidden behind the corner, so you don't see it as soon as you walk in. So it's a perfect place for it. And we just kind of styled it up with an IKEA sideboard, which we painted black. And then we also have our fireplace here as well. So we put up a little kind of oak floating mantle and a mirror here. There was actually a gas fireplace when we moved in, but it was pretty old and a bit dodgy. So we kind of removed it. And personally, we probably wouldn't really use anything. So we just kind of put some like nice logs in there to kind of style it up a bit. Then coming around here, we just have a little console table. That's another Facebook Marketplace find. I really want to kind of like sand that back and stain it because it's a little bit orangey, but yeah, it's cute and the perfect kind of size. Coming through here, we have this really nice kind of open archway. We did think about putting barn doors on here or sliding doors or something, but we actually really like just having it really open for the moment. But this basically leads you through to our open plan kind of kitchen diner space. So on this side over here, we just have a really nice big dining table. This is that same paneling that we have in our lounge that we carried through the whole kind of wall. So you can see there in the lounge, and it just follows all the way through. We just have our oak dining table in here, another Facebook Marketplace find. We have bench seating on the other side and then just chairs on this side. And we had this pendant light fitted above, which I love because it's a statement, but it's very, very simple and modern and kind of in keeping with the rest of the house. We also have some French doors here which lead out to the garden. To be honest, I thought we would use these loads. We basically never ever open them, but it's just nice to let in more light and obviously have a nice view of the garden. Okay, so moving through into the kitchen, we went for a very, very simple aesthetic in here. We've just got an IKEA kitchen in here. I've done a full, like, detailed kitchen tour, so I will link that here in case you want to know exactly where things are from and stuff. But it's basically a slab front kitchen in matte black, and we have a matte black solid laminate worktop as well. My favourite part of the kitchen is this bit right here, that kind of tile backsplash with the concealed cooker hood and the open shelving. I just absolutely love the way that turned out. And then coming around the other side, we have this L-shaped peninsula. And actually on the other side of here, we also have bar seating. We had an island in our last house with bar seating, so that's something we want to incorporate into this house as well. I love that our sink is right in front of the window, so we get really nice outlooks onto the garden, and obviously the windows and the doors just let in so much light. Over on this side, we actually opted for a different style of cabinet. We wanted to add an integrated fridge freezer and some big kind of pantry cupboards. So we thought the black would be a little bit overwhelming in this space. So we actually opted for a kind of wood effect over here as well, which I think works really well, especially with the wood floor that we have. I was a little bit worried about how that would turn out, but we love it. I'll take you out into the garden and outside at the end, but this leads back through to our hallway. We actually had a glass door installed here so that we could let more light into the hallway and stuff, and just to make it a little bit more open. Like I said, moving up the hallway here, we have all of our bedrooms as well as our main bathroom. So this door on the right here is our main bathroom. So this is the most recently renovated bathroom. We had this done in January, February, I think. And yeah, we absolutely love it. It's a really, really good size. We went for a white gloss tile on the walls. That is actually an IKEA chest of drawers that we've used as a vanity. And honestly, that is like the best hack ever. It's such good quality and it just fits absolutely perfectly, and we've had no problems with having it in the bathroom either. But yeah, the layout was really nice when we came here, so like we didn't really have to change much. We just kind of like updated the aesthetic and everything. But yeah, the layout worked really, really well. We have a nice little window here, towel radiator, and then to the left here as well, we bought this cane sideboard. So this just provides a little bit more kind of linen storage, and it looks cute as well. So yeah, really happy with how this bathroom turned out. And like I said, it's a really, really awesome size. I'm not gonna lie, we have never ever used this shower. We've had friends that have stayed that have used the shower, but we personally have never used the shower because we have an ensuite, which I'll show you in a minute. Back into the hallway, if we go across to the left here, this is the guest bedroom. So this is a really, really good size. There's a double bed in here at the moment, but this is very much a multi-purpose room because it's a guest bedroom. We have loads of storage with this sideboard here, but we also have my desk in here. So this is where I work during the week. I've got actually a really big desk in here. I think that's 1.6 meters wide, so it's a decent size. I also have, this is a new addition, this mirror. I've decided this is kind of like my makeup getting ready spot as well. So we've got some bits of storage in here. The bed, obviously, for when people stay over. I'm not gonna lie, the dogs like kind of sleep on this most of the time, but they absolutely love it. Again, this looks out into the garden, which is so, so nice. Like, I absolutely love our garden. I think it's just so nice and quiet out there. And I love that the bedrooms, you can just have such a good view of it. But we kept it very simple in here, nice and neutral, just calm. All of these bedrooms are north facing, so they're not super bright, but they're not dark either. But we definitely wanted to keep it nice and light on the walls. And yeah, very neutral, calm vibes. Okay, so this door over here, another one of my favourite kind of features of the house. So we originally had, ignore everything in the dryer. We originally had a water tank in here. So there was an old kind of water tank. We actually needed a new boiler, and they were able to remove the water tank, which meant that we could have our washer and dryer installed into this cupboard. It makes so much more sense having this right by the bedrooms, because obviously like when you have your laundry hamper and stuff, like it's just right there ready to put stuff in. It's a really good space. Like we have a shelf up here to store more stuff, and we've got all of these kind of hooks and bits and bobs down the side so that we can hang like our mops and things in here as well. This is definitely, I know, sad, but one of my favorite things that we actually did. So if you guys have a spare cupboard and looking maybe to have like a laundry installed, definitely check it out. The reason it works so well is because obviously that's our bathroom. So all of the waste plumbing actually runs underneath our bath, which is on the opposite side of it. So yeah. Looking back down the hallway, we also added a couple of little bits of art and stuff here. So these are kind of just photos from different trips we've done. This is when we went to Santa Monica. This is a little picture from my sister's wedding here. Up here, that is Joshua Tree National Park, where we got engaged. And then I chucked in a cute little photo of Steve and the dogs there as well. That was taken just up the road from where we live. At the end of the hallway to the right here, we have Steve's office. Again, this is actually a really good sized bedroom. This is a double bedroom. It's a little bit more awkward in like the shape and size and everything. We have these two windows kind of over here. So Steve's desk is underneath the window there. In case you guys don't know, Steve has his own YouTube channel. So that's why he's got lots of things, lights, microphones and stuff there, because that's his little setup. We did originally actually have a sofa in here, but it just never got used. It was a sofa bed, which we kind of thought would be great for having people around and stuff. But honestly, we just never ever used it, and it just kind of closed the space up a lot more. So we sold that on Facebook Marketplace and took it out and just kind of chucked in this console table here. I think this is Steve's favourite part of the room, because we've actually kind of made this DIY football top wall. So if I close the door here, he's still kind of adding to it, hence the weird configuration. But these are actually IKEA, like cheapy IKEA frames. And we've just got the tops and kind of like wrapped them over and just stapled them at the back. He has this in the background when he films videos and stuff. And yeah, just a whole kind of variety of different football clubs up there, which is pretty cool. This is Steve's Mojo Dojo Casa office, so he can do whatever he wants in here, really.
So cool.
And opposite Steve's office, we have our master bedroom. There is a mirror on the wall here as well, in case that's confusing. So yeah, we walk in to the bedroom, and my favourite bit has to be like the whole wardrobe setup, to be completely honest. So when we first moved in, these wardrobes were here, but there were 3 of them, and it just did not work for us. So we kind of like removed them, reconfigured them, and yeah, we kind of did like a little double split on each side, and then finished it off with these chest of drawers in the middle. And then it gives me a little bit of a space to kind of put some bits there. We put our TV up on the wall there, because yes, we are those kind of people who watch TV in bed. And yeah, it just kind of looks like a nice built-in moment, but we very much did it ourselves. But yeah, we just painted it the same colour as the rest of the room. Again, this is north facing, so it's just like a nice kind of cozy neutral colour, but nothing too dark. Then on this side of the room, we have a king bed in here. So this room's like a good size. We have a king bed. We have some floating bedside tables, which honestly I really regret, because they are so flimsy, and every time I open the drawer I feel like it's going to fall off the wall. We've got some plug-in wall sconces, which I love, because I don't know, I just hate how a lamp kind of takes up pretty much all of the space of a bedside table. We've just got a little bit of art on the wall there, got a nice kind of feature light in here, and again it kind of leads out onto the garden, so you get nice kind of private views of the garden as well. Like I said earlier, we have an ensuite, so this is the door that leads into our ensuite here. So on the left, we have a really nice big walk-in shower. Anyone who's looking to do a bathroom renovation, definitely do a walk-in shower. I know it sounds really silly, but it is just like life-changing. We had a shower niche installed as well. I need to tidy that up because I feel like there's too many products there. It's just giving me like OCD. So I need to tidy it up. But yeah, we went really, really simple in here. Nice kind of whitish, greyish, kind of cement style tiles with black fittings in here. We went for the same vanity that we have in the main bathroom, but we went for the kind of like blacky brown one in here. And yeah, again, absolutely love it. But this time we went for a countertop sink, which I love the look of, but I do prefer the one in the main bathroom. I think it's a little bit more practical, but this one's also very cute. We finished it off with the same mirror that we have in the main bathroom as well. So I wanted them to be very different, but at the same time have kind of like similarities to link back to each other and just have a little bit of consistency throughout the house. So yeah, just a IKEA mirror. And then we have toilet, towel radiator there, all very kind of similar. We have a little window in here, which actually lets in quite a bit of light, considering how small it is. This was the first bathroom we renovated in this house, and really pleased with how it turned out. It's actually a little bit windy outside, so I'm going to film this in here and I'll overlay some clips of what the garden looks like. The grass definitely needs a trim at the moment, so no judgment, but we have a really nice size kind of patio area straight out the back with this raised kind of grass area. It's kind of like a slightly triangular shape, but the garden's like deceptively big. It doesn't look that big on camera. And yeah, to be honest, we're not really green thumbed, so we haven't really done a lot to it just because, I don't know, we'd rather just leave it be. But yeah, it's a really good space. The dogs love it. We have loads of nice like established plants out here. So that's kind of why we haven't really done a lot. All we've kind of done is like paint the fence black. But I'll also show you what it looks like at the end of the garden, kind of looking back at the house as well, just to give you like a bit of an idea of what the outside looks like. Same with the front. I'll give you a little look of what the front of the house looks like. So obviously we had all new like windows done. We had our roof kind of coated and stuff just to make it a little bit more modern. I have done a full like renovation breakdown video, so if you guys haven't had a chance to kind of see all the previous videos, I will link that here because it is like a time lapse of literally everything we've had done over the last 18 months. But out the front here, we lifted all the patio slabs and we've just laid these limestone chippings with some grey stepping stones. So there's just a little bit more of a moment kind of walking up to the door. And last but not least, I will actually take you out into the garage because that's probably changed quite a bit since I last showed you guys. Okay, so this is our garage setup. So I think I showed you guys before, we did a bit of a clear out. We have a sink in here, which is good for DIY stuff. We've got a couple of wardrobes for storage and whatnot. Also like a little DIY chest of drawers situation here where we basically dump everything. There is a fridge freezer out here. This is actually the one that was left with the house. This has been really helpful for like Christmas when we've had like extra food and stuff. It's turned off at the moment because we haven't really needed it and obviously don't want to pay to run it. But over here is the biggest change because we've basically been turning this into a little gym setup. So this is my Peloton here. I have had this in the house for quite some time, but obviously I don't want it to stay in the house. So we've moved it out here. We've also got some adjustable dumbbells over here with a weight bench. There's definitely a lot of stuff in here that we're trying to kind of like sell and clear up a little bit still, but this is very much a functional kind of like workout space for us. Got a little mirror there so we can watch ourselves do some sets and stuff. That actually was a mirror that was in the house when we moved in. That used to be in the bathroom. So we're kind of reusing what we already have. And then the latest addition is the treadmill. So we actually got this in the sale on Amazon and yeah, absolutely love this. We definitely want to make a bit of a pact with ourselves to just be more active this year. And yeah, it rains a lot in Wales. So it's good to kind of have like, yeah, a treadmill in here for days where it's a bit rubbish. We can still come out here, go for a walk and watch some TV or whatever we want. But yeah, a much more kind of like functional garage space for us. And that is the complete finished house tour. If you haven't seen the proper before video, I'd strongly recommend going and checking it out because it does look very different now. I will leave that video linked here in case you do want to go take a look at what it looked like in its full glory when we moved in. But yeah, lots of blood, sweat and tears have gone into this project. We're really happy to finally have it done and be able to like live in it and enjoy living in it as well. If you want to know where anything's from or if I've missed anything, leave a comment down below and I will get back to you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Again, make sure you guys are subscribed and ring that bell so you don't miss a future upload, and I will catch you guys in the next one.